In this video, we unbox an outdoor wireless speaker you can attach to your bike. It's DADvinci time. Okay, so it's time to have a look inside the box of the Venstar S400 outdoor wireless speaker. So there's a picture of what looks like the top with the usual controls, which we'll look at shortly. We have a list of features here about the sound quality, the volume, the long-lasting battery, the i3 controller, which is the little controller I think you can put on your bike to control this while you're riding, which is really handy. FM radio, and oh brilliant, it acts as a power bank, so you can actually charge things up while you're out and about, so like your mobile phone or stuff. And there's the picture of the little controlled by wire, the controller there. So you want to see the best bit now, which is actually getting inside the box. So nicely packaged. Let's see what we get inside. Oh, look at that, very nice. So we get the speaker in there, it's well packaged, all foamed in there nicely. So let's have a quick look around the speaker. So start with the top. So there are the controls there, if I switch those around. So we've got volume there by the looks of it, fast forward, rewind, usual music and phone controls there. Got the on off button, some M button, I'm assuming that's memory of some description, and another power one there. So you've got a place for a hook there, which I'm assuming is in the accessories piece there. We have a metal piece there, which I'm again making the assumption that's for when you put it in the mounting bracket for your bike. And what else we've got? Oh, we've got some little ports here as well. So this looks like, I'm hoping you can see that, that looks like the one for the SD card, and also the little controller that you can mount. So I'm going to try and open that. I'll use a little screwdriver because my fingernails aren't very good. So there you can see the slot right there for the SD card, and also for the little controller there, which you plug straight in. So let's have a look around the other side. So this DC out and DC in, so I'm assuming this is to charge or to use it as a power bank. So again, I open this up because it's all weather resistant. And there we have, looks like a micro USB and a standard size USB, so that's great there, so great connectivity. Right, so let's have a little look to see what we get inside the accessories box here. So let's get inside this. Oh, we've got quite a few pieces in here, so I'm going to empty this out. Indeed, I get quite a lot in here. Okay, let's start with the paperwork. So we've got some kind of warranty card there. We've got what looks like some instruction manuals. That looks German to me. Let's see if this one's, oh there we go, this one is in English, so this gives you the idea of how you set everything up, pairing by the looks of it, troubleshooting, specifications as well. So you've got absolutely everything you need on there to set this up. Brilliant. Okay, so that's the paperwork dealt with. Okay, what else do we get in here? So the important bit here is the mounting bracket. And we've got some screws there as well, by the looks of it. These are Allen key screws, so that's what that's for. So we've got the Allen key, the two screws there, so that's for mounting, so you can mount it like a water bottle or somewhere in multiple points on your bike, so that's great there. So let's have a look to see how we slot this in. So that's the bottom, so I'm assuming that just slides in like that. And there we have, nicely slides, so that keeps that from falling out of the end. Keeps it all in there nicely. And then you've got a little hook top there to keep the top in as well, so when you're riding around it shouldn't, no, it's not going to come out. Okay, so we've got the little hook here as well. Let's just put that on, so turn that around, there we go. So we've got that, so if you want to hang that off a backpack or something like that, or if you're, you know, camping out or something, you can even hang that in your tent. That's amazing, I've thought of everything. So these are cable ties by the looks of it, to, I'm assuming, to tie up any of these cables that are in these bags. Oh, cool. So this is the, looks like the little controller that you can actually put on your handlebars or somewhere convenient, so you can control this speaker while you're out and about. It's even got a little, little mic there as well for when you make phone calls. That's fantastic. And the little buttons on there, so that, I'm assuming, plugs into here, which we'll check in a minute. What else do we get? Let's have a look in the other bag. Okay, let's move that stuff out of the way. So this looks like a rubber protector there as well. So we've got a standard micro, by the looks of it, micro to standard USB there. I'm assuming for charging either way, either charging device or using it as a power bank, and there's another one there as well. So what we'll do is I'll get a device and we'll just test it and just check that it works. Right, it's quick test time now. I've plugged in the USB to micro USB cable here so that we can test this in power bank mode. So that hopefully will start charging the Fire 7 when I switch that on. And I've also put in the i3 controller here, which would sit on your handlebars so that you can control the speaker and take calls while you're riding. So I've also plugged in an SD card. It's actually referred to on here as a TF card. That's where the music track's going to play, just to demonstrate the actual sound of this. I know it's difficult to show on a video because you can't hear it in person, but it gives you an idea of what it's like. So what we'll do then is these buttons on here, this is power button, this isn't a memory, this is the mode button switching between Bluetooth, also the SD card as well as FM radio, and this is little power button here is actually to turn it into power bank mode, and the other buttons are what they say on the tin. So we'll switch it on now.
Device is ready. Bluetooth mode.
Okay, so we're not using Bluetooth mode, so I'm going to push the mode button once to put it into the SD card, and hopefully some music will play.
TF card mode.
And then the volume goes, obviously the volume button's there, it's very loud for such a small speaker, it's amazing. A lot of bass as well, I'm quite impressed. So now FM mode.
FM mode. Bluetooth mode.
Okay, so we've tested the modes on here. I'm just going to show you in power bank mode now. So when I push this button here, hold this button down, it should start charging this Fire 7.
Power bank is ready.
And I don't know if you can see that on there, but we've got the little charge indicator in the battery on there, so that's actually working perfectly. So that's actually working as a power bank now. So I'll just switch the power bank mode off.
Power bank is off.
And this is basically the normal controls on here, but one thing I didn't realise is the fact it has a little bell on here. It can actually act like a bell on a bike, but it's a little bit louder, more like a car. So I'm just going to push that now. I might have to mute this when I edit the video. So that's a very handy feature that I didn't realise it came with. And then you've got the various buttons here to change music and pick up and put down the phone, with obviously the little microphone on there so that you can talk through that. So there you have it, everything you would need for a bike ride in the summer, wherever you want to go, or camping. You can use this camping, and you've got a power bank built in. What a great little device. We hoped you liked our video. All the links you'll need will be in the description below. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. And stay tuned to DADvinci.